You're on mute,
Live show. I'm your host, Lavalais, and my co-host is which way am I? That way, right?
The other way. The other way. The other way. The
It's
other
not
way.
that way. Yeah,
No,
it's that way.
it's the other way.
It's that way? No.
It's that way.
Wow. Well, there she is. So
Hey.
welcome to the show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ella Isaac. Glad to be here on the Lavalais and Ella Live Show. Happy Friday to everybody. It's been a gloomy, cold Friday week up here in the Northeast. Every time I speak to Lavalais, he's like, "Oh, it's 95 down here." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." Yeah, it's super. It feels like fall. You just want to hibernate up here in Philly. I don't know how it is where you are today, but it's cold here.
Yeah, if you're up north, look there, Diva is shouting in. If you're up north and you're starting to feel it, so because we're still in the 95-degree weather. See, I still have on my white and the t-shirts today. So
yeah, no, we've got a wonderful guest coming on later, Mel, and I'm sure she can attest to the fact that it's going to be. Well, it's been cold, and hopefully it will warm up next week. But and I hope it's warm where you are. It's just a change of seasons. So yeah, we just saw Adiba there. Give a shout out to Adiba. She's in Sacramento. Haven't seen her in a while, and it's always good to see members of the family checking in. Hey everybody! It's Libra season too, and there's two people I want to give a shout out to personally. One would be someone that I thought of earlier this week. She's not with us anymore, but I know that she was a Libra, and Adrienne Lockett. She was in her spirit was with me earlier this week, and I just want to send some love out to her, even though she's not with us anymore, definitely. And also to Vanessa, a friend of mine who is in Los Angeles. She's going through some rough times, and she's a Libra. I just want to give a shout out to her too.
Yeah, Ed Fern, who's going through some tough times with her. She just buried a husband, so I know we usually see her on the show first, so we haven't seen her in a couple of weeks now because she's been busy doing that kind of thing. And so, but if you're out there, come on, hang out and holler at us. We know Adiba's there. We know some more of you are there, so come on.
Yeah. Any more other Libras, we'd love to say hi to you. We'd love to wish you a happy birthday. Virgos, bye-bye. Libras, hello. It's your time. And I don't know too many Libras. I know a lot of Aries and a lot of Sagittarius, but not too many Libras, only two. So I'm happy to say hi to everybody. And if you're here watching, don't forget to share the content, share what you're seeing in the moment would be lovely, so that everybody can see our wonderful showcase that we have tonight.
We have a great show planned. I think you're going to be breaking out with some winter hats. Is that correct?
I sure am. I'm showcasing a little bit of the fall collection that I uploaded to the website this week, so I'm excited about that. Lavalais got some new merch to show us, some new ideas. He's probably done them before, but we may not have seen them on the show in a while or even ever. And we've also got Mel of KI Jewelry. She's coming on a little bit later, and she's going to be presenting some hot stuff, I'm sure. And get it now before she gets back out and does a show tomorrow and the following weekend. So yeah, get it now. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure she's been in the house doing things, because with all that rain in New York City, I don't think she's been running around too much.
It's been, yeah, like I said earlier, it's sort of like hibernation time, and I like it a little bit. It's sort of like, okay, The sun is not calling me. The beach is not calling me. I'm going to mess with Mel about that a little bit later, but the beach is not calling me. Yeah, just stay in and just like zone in on what you want to do. So we also have some other people checking in. Tite, hey Tite. Lorette, hey Lorette. She's checking in. I know you love some jewelry, so welcome again to the Lavalais and Ella live show.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing our thing, right?
Also, I didn't mention you YouTuber people out there. If you're watching, feel free to comment. We see all your comments, and also please hit that notification bell and subscribe so that you know when we're coming on every single time. And Adiba mentioned in the comments that she missed the live and she went back and looked on it and purchased some jewelry from last week. So yeah, if you miss anything, you have that opportunity, right? To replay and go see it all, right?
Yeah, hey, and Beverly's here from North Carolina, right? Or it's Richmond.
Yes. I always know it's the Carolinas. That's all I know. But hey, as more people check in, Venetia, hey Venetia's checked in. Nice to see you. I think we should bring on our guests so we can chit chat a little bit more about the hot and the cold and everything in between. So let's bring on our guest, the wonderful Mel from KI Jewelry, based in Queens, New York. She's a wonderful jeweler, and she's been with us for quite a few years, from the very beginning, I think, almost. She's been on some of the major shows that we've done. So let's bring Mel to the show. Welcome to the Lavalais and Ella live show.
All right.
Hey everyone. Hey family. How's everyone? And yes, it is cold in New York. As you see, I have a sweater on.
Right.
I refuse to turn the heat on yet.
Yeah, it's not quite there yet, but I know what you mean. You want to, when you wake up in the morning, just put that heat on. Yeah, yes.
And the rain doesn't help it at all. And I got caught 2 days in the rain. So my sinuses started bothering me. I had a headache for the past 3 days. I'm like, okay.
Oh wow.
No.
And I know you're a beach person, so I was saying earlier, like no more beach days.
Well, supposedly, Ella, we're getting 180-degree day, and 2 people said 80 degrees. Are we hitting the beach? I'm like,
Yes.
Mohicans.
If you can go, you'll go, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's my reference. I need a little be near the water, peaceful. Don't think about what's going on in the world and life and the stresses. It's just like a place to unwind and just breathe.
Yeah. I think that's important. We got quite a few people checking in. We've got Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. We've got Ken checking in. Cheryl, hi. She says, hi, Mel. Venetia.
Hey, Venetia. Hey, Ken. Hey, Cheryl.
Your fans are here.
Yay. Cheryl's a very good customer. I mean, she's like from 4W days. So, that goes back about 30 years.
Oh, that's quite a while. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Good people. Yeah.
I've got a random question for both of you. Real random. As you're creating, do you listen to anything while you work? I'm gonna say, Mel, you go first.
Yeah. It depends on the mood I'm in that day. Sometimes, most of the time, I listen to jazz. When I want to get started, I usually put on some gospel music. And I listen to that for maybe about an hour or so. And then the rest of the day, I'm listening to jazz or some OJs. I love OJs.
Okay. How about you, Lavalais?
I just have noise on all the time. I don't hear it. unless it's something really important, but I have some kind of noise on, TV, radio, something going on,
Okay.
because it's just background to me.
So no, I don't know. Some people have Netflix on and they've got one eye on their work and one eye watching that, or they've got music, or it's a podcast or something. And some people silence.
So
Yeah, I do the silent thing every now and then too. I mean, I do the no, don't want to hear anything, but majority of the times it's noise, because I'm basically just me in my house now. So there's nobody here but me and my dogs. So, you have to have something going on every now and then, let you know you're alive.
yeah. Do you listen to anything, Ella?
This is an interesting fact about me. I'm a house head, so I love house music.
Okay.
If I have a chance to go out dancing to house music, then I'm out there. So I listen to house music. Sometimes I've got my eye on whatever the latest thing on Netflix is. Sometimes, and sometimes silence.
Mm.
If I listen to house music, I will burn up a lot of silver.
Maybe house music could do that.
Moving around, next thing I know, oh damn, I done burnt up that piece of silver.
Well,
I tried it, and I'm like, house, not today.
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be doing something and then it will be okay. 5 minutes, get up and dance. So, and I do that in the kitchen too. So like dance a
Yeah.
little bit and then
Yeah.
get back to what I'm doing.
I have 20 things going on at the same damn time.
Well, yeah.
So I have to. So the noise is just there. Everything else is in my head, and sometimes I forget I'm doing one or two things, and
Mhm.
it burns up some dye that I'm doing something in, and I forgot I had this on.
Yeah. No, I could understand that. I think probably with jewelry, you've got lots of processes going on at the same time, more than what I do. So perhaps it's not easy to like break away. You got to have your eye on something.
Yeah, and especially if you're soldering, you better have your eye on the fire.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna fool around and burn yourself, right? You don't want to do
Exactly. And I burnt my arm trying to look. Oh, what's that over there? And I'm like,
that. I've never done that one, so I
mm,
always have respect for that torch.
Mhm. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, I know we've got a few more people checking in, and we're going to have some fun this evening. I know Mel has a little game to play a little bit later, but we're all going to show a little bit of work, and then we're going to come back around again and show some work. So it's going to keep your interest going throughout the whole show, and we're going to stop a little bit here and there and comment. We're going to get started. I think Lavalais is going to go first. And if you see anything you like, please comment in the chat. Say which one you want, the item number, and your email. Or very easy, go over to each of our websites, and we'll each say our websites when we come on. Okay, so I think Lavalais is going first.
All right, I'm ready. All right, everybody. I've been doing a little bit of work. Am I skipping out on me already? As soon as it went to me? Well, there's my picture anyway. So, BAM number one. This is one of the belts that I've been working on. I've been working on the bamboo. It takes me a process to get to this particular belt. If you can imagine and you see the belt, I don't have it wrapped around or on someone right now, so it's really just on a table. So, but if you can imagine, it sort of wraps around your body, and then you tie it on, and it's outside of the dress or pants. Either one, it will looks great. It sort of ties at the hip on the side. But the process to get to this particular belt is extraordinary. Well, it takes quite a few things. As you can see, the belt itself is black. All the beads are black. So I have to make those beads, and I cut those from bamboo and burn those and polish those, and and clean them up really, really well before they're made into a bead in order for me to make that particular belt. And that's the process that I've been working on for the last week or so. So this is BAM number 1. And I sell these for $125 at shows. It's one of my staple items. And on the show tonight, I'm offering it for $100. So any one of the belts, I will make it your size. If it's not your size, you just have to tell me what size you would want this particular belt. Because that I'm showing tonight, I have enough bamboo in order to make it your size. So this is BAM number 1. And this is the black bamboo one. And BAM number 2. This is the red bamboo. I think it's upside down there, Zeke, but that's okay. This is a red bamboo. So this bamboo has been, it also has been burned, cut, polished, and dyed in order to get it to be the red. And then it has to be rinsed really thoroughly in order to get rid of all the dye, because you don't want a white dress with red dye on it. I've learned that process also myself in terms of, selling something that wasn't really quite right. So it really takes a process of trying to, make sure that all the dye is washed out, make sure that the dye, and then all the beads are again polished before they're put or made into the belt. So this is the red one, and the same price. It really is a little bit more, but I will sell it also for $100 if you want one of these belts. Belt number 3. Okay, this is my favorite design. This is like a tortoise shell design that I do. I don't know if I should have given you a closer close-up of this particular bead, because it's an interesting bead. It's sort of dark and light and has some really brown into it. So it's really more of a brown, earthy flavor bead that would really go well in the wintertime on the outside of a dress, because wood looks good. Wood looks good. So, okay, so this is BAM number 3, and this is also bamboo. And the cord is also a waxed cord. So I've been making this belt since I've been making, it was one of the first things I had an idea for in terms of the things that I was doing in terms of jewelry, was to create sort of, and I called it sort of an ammo style, or, it reminded me of those ammo packs that the soldiers wear across their body. And I think it was Erica Badu that bought it from me. She bought one at Essence, and she wore it for a show. She wore it across her body. So it has a lot of other things that you could do with it. I've had guitar people who've bought them and used them as guitar straps for their guitars. So it can do more things with it than just use it as a belt. But it is a belt. BAM number 4. And this is the last one. You can see very close up of its style and its design. So it's really like a little swirl pattern on it. And it's really a dark and a light bamboo, because it's been burned with the torch. All right. So these are the 4 that I'm going to show right now. And again, if you're watching the show tonight and you want one of these belts, you just have to tell me your size. Let me know what size you are, the style, the design that I'm showing. And, you can have it, make it yours. It's like I always say. All right? Thank you, Lorraine.
That's right. I as you were talking about them, I could see how maybe the concept also, how it's like the ammo that you see military wear across their bodies. And then I also love the tassels. I thought the tassels on the end of the belt was very cool.
Oh yeah, it helps with the design of the whole element
Yeah.
of the thing.
Hmm. Yeah, very cool. And the fact that you can make it to people's size as well, like, you can do, because we're not all the same size, but you can make it to order. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, and because if you want a belt, you want the belt to be your size. So I can't make them small, medium, and large. If I'm at a show and it's too big, I can reorganize it or something like that. But if not, then usually
Okay.
order it from. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Interesting pieces, everybody. He's showing belts this evening, which is something new. So if you see something that you like, feel free to order. All right. I'm up next. I'm going to show some hats. I recently uploaded a lovely, beautiful, I'm very fond of fall collection for 2023. So I'm going to show, we're going to do about 4 or 5 slides, and then we'll bring Mel on to show some jewelry. But let's get started with the new fall collection. Lovely oranges and wines and mustard. So hat on the left is called Kasha. It's this really lovely deep peach felt. These are brand new felts that I got in. I was very excited to play with them and have fun with them and block them. So these are some funky fedora shapes. Look at that beautiful color, beautiful orange. And you have leather here. So you've got brown, orange, and mustard leather on the side there. And these are deep cuff fedoras. You can, if you feel like it's too low, like you're hiding just a little bit, you can always push that cuff up just a bit. All right. These are 23.5 inches, the size. If you need it smaller or a bigger size, please email me, lipshats@gmail.com, and I'm happy to do that for you. So we have Kasha on the left, which is what I'm wearing. Great fedora shape with an upturned brim, not a flat brim. And this is priced at $225. $225 is Kasha. And let's see the hat on the left, which is a deep, on the right, I should say, which is a deep wine. It's called Addie. Again, it's a beautiful velour felt. This felt is top quality. It feels good. You can wet the felt with a little bit of water spray and just brush it down, and it lays so beautifully. This is the burgundy or the wine Addie. A little bit of a more of a shallow cuff. Okay, I'm going to show you all the way around. And the leather is a little bit knotted. You have a little bit of green and a little bit of cognac brown in there. I'm going to dip it down just a touch more. All right, this is Addie. And I go to some shows and I've had a couple of guys say, I'm a little bit confused when I go to your website. I don't know whether it's male or female. A lot of these hats could be unisex. I could see a guy wearing this as well. So very doable for everybody. It's priced at $225. Beautiful velour felt and a lovely rich burgundy color. It's called Addie. Next slide, please. So we have that burgundy again in this hat called Lavalais, which is a burgundy with that same orange felt and a cute little yellow tie in there. It's a little deeper, little fuller. It's priced at $225. This is Lavalais. Maybe you love these colors. I do. It goes great with orange. It goes great with amber. I always tell people, try not to match it totally up, but you could pull everything together by just picking a color here, a color there, and pulling it together in one outfit. This is great with just a pair of jeans, great pair of boots, let the hat speak, and you're good to go. All right, this is Lavalais, and it's priced at $225. And the hat next to it is a two-color chocolate and golden yellow. It's called Parley. Parley is a 23.5-inch hat. The two-tone color sits just above the eye, just over the eye. Great color combination, beautiful colors. You could do yellow here and then surprise people. It's chocolate brown on this side. I love this hat. I'm very fond of it. Has a nice little stitching that you can't really see too much on there, but the stitching is right here. That's where the two felts are joined. This one is called Parley, and it's priced at $225. All right, next slide, please. Okay, we're going to do some yellow hats. These are beautiful golden yellow. Again, these are new felts. These colors I have not done in a long time. I haven't been able to get them. I'm super excited and I'm enjoying working with them. So we have Glow on the left. Glow has that 1940s kind of shape to it. There we go. 1940s shape. It's the way that the hat is angled. You're hidden just a little bit. One eye showing perhaps. You can see, but from the outside looking in, it looks like you just hiding one eye. Super sexy, great yellow color. This one is called Glow and it's priced at $212. And you have your leather accent, your knotted leather all the way around. This one is called Glow and it's $212, and the size is 23.5 inches. Again, if you see something that you like, feel free to go over to the website. There's quite a few more hats over there. Take a look. Let me show you Be Mine. Be Mine on the right is, again, that golden yellow with the embossed leather, knotted leather around it. Size is 23.5 inches. If you need it bigger or smaller, send me an email. Happy to do that for you. I love this golden yellow. Again, you could put it with oranges. You could put it with blacks, with browns. Beautiful embossed leather. I know you're looking and like, oh, I could see an outfit to go with this. Beautiful colors. All right. Showing you all the way around. Do it with some yellow boots, yellow gloves. Keep this kind of simple. Pull that all together. This hat is called Be Mine and it's priced at $225. All right, so I'm going to show one more slide and then we're going to bring Mel on. So next slide, please, slide number 4. This is Ileana on the left and Soli on the right. These are both large sizes. Ileana is a 24-inch size, and it's a hat that I've repeated. It's not such a new design for me. It's a hat that I've repeated over the years, but it's a beautiful teal blue. It has this nice plushness to it, and you have these mustard felt feathers on the side here. So it's all about the angles, all about this framing right here. All right, I love this hat. Again, I think I'm going to say that about every hat. I love this hat. It's because I fall in love with new collections and I fall in love with the hats when I do them. Like, oh, this is... Anyway, this one's called Ileana and it's priced at $225 and it's a 24-inch hat. So it is deep and it is big. And the hat on the right is called Soli, and Soli is a beautiful mustard felt. It's a little bit different from the golden yellow, so it truly is a mustard color. If you think of like Dijon mustard, it's definitely that kind of color, and it's a large size. But again, this one can be done to a smaller size. So you've got options with this hat. You can wear it this way. Inside here you've got felt, black, rust, and yellow. So you can wear it this way, or equally you could turn the whole hat and you can wear it this way. You got options. There we go. All right. Great looking hat. Beautiful felt, beautiful mustard. And this one is priced at $225, and it's called Solely. So that's a few hats for now. We're going to bring Mel on. I'll come back around and show you a few more a little bit later. If you're interested, go to the website, lipshats.com. All right, here's Mel. Did you like the hats, Mel?
I love Eliana. I love that hat.
Oh, the teal color one, the Eliana?
Beautiful.
Yes.
It's sort of 40s.
Yes, it is.
I love that.
It is. Okay, awesome. All right.
Oh.
I know you got some great word to show, so it's all yours.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Long time I haven't seen you all, but hopefully there will be something interesting for you this evening. A little later, I'm going to have a short contest. I want you to name a piece, and whoever comes up with the most creative name, I will be sending you a coupon to purchase from the website. But first, I'm going to start off with one called Elegance in Black. It's a faceted black onyx with sterling silver and twisted sterling silver asymmetrical earring. And Elegance in Black is $105. Elegance in Black. And it is on the website. Everything is signed in the back by me. And if you don't get it tonight, then you can go Sunday to Atlantic Antiques and purchase if you're in New York, or I see some people are coming from Philly. So, also next weekend I'll be in Philadelphia. But tonight, Elegance in Black. The next one up is called Crossing. It's sterling silver. It's like an everyday earring. In case you don't want to be too fancy and you just want to run off to the store, or just, one of those days where you just want a little something simple. It's called Crossing. And Crossing is $80. And yes, this is on the website as well. Crossing. The next one is called Midnight Blue. Go back a little bit so you can see. And the long blue piece is dichroic glass. And then on the other side is Austrian crystals on a sterling silver chain. It's called Midnight Blue. And it is $105. Asymmetrical, and sterling silver, dichroic glass, and Austrian crystals. And yes, this too is on the website. The website is www.kiiibura.jewelry.com. And the next one is called Hoopla 2. Hoops are big, but sometimes you just want to add a little something to it. And it gives a lot of movement. In the middle, you have a little accent of forged silver. And Hoopla 2 is $95. And everything I'm showing tonight is on the website. Some of the pieces are one of a kind, like Midnight Blue, that's a one of a kind piece. So whoever gets it this evening, that's the only one you'll see. That one was Hoopla 2. The next one is called Riri. It's a decorative piece of silver, and then we have natural cowrie shell setting stone silver. This is Riri. We have a small cowrie shell on one end and a large cowrie shell on the other end. And Riri is $108.
So Mel, I know you have a show coming up tomorrow.
Ooh, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Yes, that's Atlantic Antic, and it's the last of the outdoor shows, and hundreds, hundreds of people, if not thousands, come out for that show. So,
Oh,
and Sunday, the weather is supposed to be 75 degrees, unlike 50 degrees today and raining. Sunshiny and 75, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm actually glad because I kind of thought it was tomorrow. I don't know why. And I was seeing all this rain in New York, and I was like, oh, they're going to be rained out, because it's not just rain, it's heavy, heavy flooding in Brooklyn right now.
Yes, Brooklyn got flooded out today. Even the Metro North train stopped because they couldn't go but so far. Water everywhere. In Brooklyn, they had water up to car tires, the top of the car tires. It was a horrible day today.
Wow. So,
And tomorrow we're supposed to get a little bit more.
okay, so let me, this is kind of like the first full year that we've had out doing shows. How have you felt being out there doing shows in the elements? Has it worked for you this year? No, what's your feeling? What are your thoughts?
Ella, if it's raining or cold, I'm under the covers. I can't do it. I can't do the cold and I can't do the rain. I get paralyzed. I just can't do it. It has to be warm weather in a sunny day. Well, not necessarily sunny, but it has to be warm. Me in the cold.
Has it affected you this year? Any show sort of stories that you can tell this year of being out there in the cold, or you've chosen not to be there?
Well, 4th of July weekend at the International African Arts Festival, one of the days we had torrential rains like today. And, people run into your tent for shelter. So I must have had about 10 people in my little 10 by 10 tent. Everybody's huddled together, and the rain was so heavy, the tent started to sag. So we're steadily push
the rain.
Yeah. So one guy says, "Why don't you put a hole in the tent? This way to what?" I said, "Brother, are you serious?"
No.
I wanted to throw him out of the tent. I'm like, "Are you serious? I should put a hole in the tent?" Well, midway stream of the rain, the tent was like, "Okay, I'm giving way." When the rain stopped, the tent was like finished. I had to throw it out. Luckily, Val from Ashanti Fields had an extra tent. Otherwise, I would have had no tent the next day. Because that was day number 3, and we had one more day for the show.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. I have a tip for you for rain and tents. You know it's going to be a lot of rain, and you're going to be out there. Hula hoops from the dollar store. If you put them in the corners of the tent, it kind of braces the top of the tent, and it stops it from coming down. So that's a tip to use. Hula hoops
on the inside of the tent,
between the metal frame and the fabric. If you put hula hoops in there, it stops it from collapsing.
Very good.
So that's a tip for you if you're going out in heavy rain and you're like, I've got to be out here. How am I going to protect this tent?
Thank you for the tip. I definitely remember that.
Okay.
And I have a couple of hula hoops, so.
Yeah, and that's those easy up tents. But they're also doing much better tents these days. If anybody wants to invest in tents, Extreme Tents. That's a website that you can go to invest in a new tent, which are meant to be stormproof.
Really?
So that's another tip as well.
Extreme tents?
It's Extreme Tents. Yeah.
Okay.
And I got that tip from Robbie. Robbie from Robbie Ware told me that one day. So I'm like, okay.
Have you purchased one yet?
I have not purchased one, but he usually does give very good recommendations. So
check it out. Although I just bought a tent.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For next year.
Yeah. Well, I need one for Sunday.
Ah, okay.
So I had to get one.
Okay. Well, I'm very glad you got good weather. So anybody that's in the New York area, go check out Mel and Atlantic Antic on Sunday.
Yeah. I'll be between 3rd and Evans.
Okay. So we have Lavalais coming back. I know he just stepped out for a minute, but he's going to show the second half of his pieces. So
Mel.
Yeah,
Mel only showed 2 pieces, right? Did she just show 2 pieces or 3 pieces? Or?
No,
no, no.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's your turn.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so Lavalais is up next. He's going to show the second half.
Yeah, but before I go, okay. Now they left.
We're here.
So I wanted to ask Ella about a hat. I really liked the felt. I really liked the yellow and the black. The two-tone color thing was really, really nice.
Oh yes.
And I'm also hoping that you will make a felt hat for men that's of a wide brim, with the like triangle design.
Oh.
Top here,
Okay. It's coming.
It could be man or woman. It doesn't really matter.
Ella, I have a request. I asked you last year, with all this rain, I had no rain hat. Everyone out there in Bamaland, I want you to tell Ella we need rain hats.
Rain hats. Rain hats. Yeah, it's something to think about considering this increase in rain and stormy weather that we're having. Some funky rain hats.
Right? Might have a lot of rain.
And to Mel and the outdoors and stuff like that, I tried something very new this time in Wichita that I had never tried before. Because usually I carry weights, and the weights that I have for my tent outside are made out of cast iron and have concrete inside of them, so that they hold the tent down. But they're very heavy. So this time I tried something very new, and what they have that's very new is you just buy their containers. They flatten out. You fill them full of water. And then that becomes your weight. And
I have those.
And after the show is over, you just pour the water out.
Yeah, I have those. The only thing is you gotta fill the water on site. You've got to find the water, or you've got to fill it up before you get out there. And they're a little cumbersome, but they're good because you just let the water out. Yeah. They're very good at stabilizing tents.
Yeah, they don't take up any space, and I know you have a low car, so you got.
Yeah, it works well.
Yeah.
And I forget the name of them. Do you remember the name of them, Lavalais?
Gracky or something? I don't know, but you just look up on Amazon and look for them, and they have
water weights for tents. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're really great because they just.
You're right. The problem is once you get to the event, where do you get the water from?
Exactly.
Well, usually at most events you've got water somewhere, or there's usually, if there's food, stuff like that, there's always water. But if for me, usually when I travel and I go to a hotel, I just fill it up at the hotel. Yeah.
It has its pros and cons for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
All right, Lavalais, let's see some jewelry.
All righty. All right. So what I have up there is I think it's it's that bracelet. That's band number 5. This is my bicycle bracelet. So I had to make a new one, and this is it's much smaller, so it's made for a smaller person, and it's all bamboo and sterling silver. And the reason why the one on the right is because you can see the little pin that holds the uh, uh, um, the clasp together, so that it doesn't pop out or comes off. And so this is also an orderable bracelet if you want to order it. It's orderable. Um, it's BAM number 5, and it's bamboo and sterling. It's called my bicycle bracelet, and it sells for $150. All right. And BAM number 7. This is my also. Um, I have a long story behind this bracelet, but I won't say it. Won't tell you about it that much. Other than it reminds me of shackles. It's very big and it's very bold. And this one has an embossed ankh on it. Ankh is an embossment. So this is BAM number 7, and this one is in nickel silver. So it has a silver tinge to it all the way through, except for the pin, which is made out of brass, and the rivets, because it's riveted onto the bamboo. So, and this is BAM number 7, and these sell for $75. It also can be personalized. Okay, a little bit. All right, and might up the ante just a little bit, but it can also be personalized for something or a design that you particularly like yourself. BAM number 8, and this one has the Janami and the Sankofa bird on it. One side has the Janami symbol, and the other side the Sankofa symbol. And like I said, it's a hinge bracelet. It's fairly wide, as you can see on my wrist. It's got a little width to it, and but it's not very, very heavy. Here, I'll bring it back up so you can see it's not very, very heavy. But it's got the embossed ankhs on it, but it's bamboo and nickel silver. That one. This one is nickel. This one is made out of copper. The material here is copper and brass, 2 metals. Okay. BAM number 8, same price. BAM number 9. Ooh, that was it for me. No, did I miss one? I think I missed one. Let's see. But I'm gonna go ahead on and I'll hold these out for my next series. I thought I missed one of my bracelets. All right. So I'll hold these out for my last 3 items for my next go.
Okay. All right. If you see something that you like, head on over to Lavalais' website or contact him. Contact him.
Yeah, email me, phone me. I take phone calls and emails and
there we go.
texts, whatever, however you want to contact me.
All right, get that custom work done. He's happy to do it for you. All right. All right, I'm going to show some more hats. My turn. Hope we are keeping your interest, and I hope you're enjoying what you see. If you missed anything earlier on, you can always go back and watch the rest of the video either on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Black Artist Marketplace. You can head on over there. I kind of like to watch it on YouTube sometimes. My Facebook is on my phone, and YouTube, I can go on the computer and it's like a bigger screen, and it's easier for me to go back and forth. So you have that option to go check it out. All right, so we're going to start off with slide number 5. I think that's where we are. Yes, Cami. This is a cute little cloche style hat. It's a tangerine orange, a little bit different to that deep peach. Very cute little hat. Great for just every day. And if you love orange, and the edging is all little purple stripes all over the edge of the hat. This one is called Cami. It can be made in a larger or a smaller size. Cami. I think cloches suit everybody, actually, more so than perhaps fedoras. Cloches they just sit right there, and it just frames the face, and a great little easy throw on. So this is priced at $185. The orange is a little bit bright, a little bit more vibrant, tangerine, and that purple striping goes all the way around the hat. It's kind of a nice little up and down edging. Okay, Cami is priced at $185. And this is a velour felt. If you see it in person, it looks like velvet. It's so beautiful. Like I said, you can spray it with water, and you can brush it just ever so lightly with a nice bristle brush. I will pull one and show you later how you can do it in the last go around, just to clean it or just to spruce it up a bit. Bristle brushes are great for velour hats, or even any hat really. But these particular felts, they just look extra beautiful when you brush them. All right, Cami again is priced at $185. Next slide, please. Slide number 6 is again more oranges, I do believe. Slide number 6, is it coming? Well, if not, we're going to do it live. Let me just find these hats on my pad right here. Okay, so we have Harley. Harley is a velour cap. This one is the large size. I don't do caps that often, but this is that deep peach. And you have that leather accent on the front here, which is chocolate, orange suede, and red in the middle here. This is the large size. It can be made in a smaller size. So this cap you could wear straight on. I always like to do the little dip. I'm going to show you the back of it. All right. This is Harley, and Harley is priced at $195. All right. Great orange, vibrant pop of color for the upcoming coldness. And I really felt it this week. I mentioned earlier how dark it's been, and it feels like you're definitely in fall. And I know it's going to be warmer next week, but it's the beginning of that deep darkness that we experience at winter time. So why not spruce up your wardrobe with a beautiful pop of orange or yellow or red? It makes you feel good, for sure. All right, next slide, please. I'm going to do some winter white, I think. Next slide is the Antonia. Antonia is a winter, well, it's more like an oatmeal. Let me just reverse. It's not winter white, it's oatmeal. And it has a oatmeal white, gosh, what color am I going to call that? Oatmeal leather on the side there. It's fully lined. It is wool, but it's fully lined, and it can come in a large size. Oh, let me turn it. There we go. There we go. This is Antonia on the side here. This is the large size. It's a little big for me, so if it was smaller, it would fit more like that. Okay, so you've got the 24-inch and you've got the 23-inch. Antonia, and they're fully lined, and it's priced at $179. All right, I want to turn it just a bit more. This is the large size. The small size is like this. It fits a little bit closer to the head. All right, priced at $179. Antonia. I will be doing this hat in all black as well. in a couple of weeks. So you'll be able to see it all black hat, all black leather. 179 is Antonia. Next slide, please. Slide number 8. A little bit more on the cloche side. We have Lila in the navy blue on the left and the black on the right. Again, fully lined. Little bit of an upturned brim with a little bit of gray underneath. Lila is priced at $179. Nice, great, deep cloche style, fully lined on the inside, so that feels good. And I put that in this hat because it is 100% wool. Okay, and it has a nice little stitching, gold stitching on the navy blue and lavender stitching on the black. And the black has a little bit of fleck in it as well. It's not dust, it's fleck. All right. Okay, and that's the lining on the inside. Lila is priced at $179. So those are a little bit darker colors that I added to the fall collection. We are going to go back to brights, back to that mustard in slide number 9. So we've got some mustard doe. Doe is a very pretty sculpted hat. This is definitely typical of a hat that has been sculpted on the block, meaning the block is sitting there, the felt has been wet and working it with your hands. So doe sits very close. It's sized at 23.5 inches. It's a lovely mustard felt. Again, you can brush it and it comes up beautifully. Very 1920s, 30s look. And doe is priced at $195. All the accent is on the front and the back is cut out very, there's not a brim in the back, that's what I want to say. All right, doe, $195 in that mustard. There we go, doe. Great looking hat all the way around. It's sized at 23.5 inches. Hand blocked, hand sculpted, and a beautiful mustard felt. And another mustard felt coming up is slide number 10, and this one is Starfish. Starfish I did last year in fuchsia. This year I'm doing it in that mustard, and I have 2 sizes. I have a large and I have a medium. I did the Starfish last year and there were so many people wanting it. I only did one. I had to do another one in a different color, but we're going to do Starfish again this year in black and also in this mustard color, which is very pretty with knotted black leather all the way around. I'm wearing the large, which is a little big for me. Let's turn it. There we go. It's a little big for me. Of course, the medium would fit a little smaller, a little tighter. But this is the Starfish. And what fun this hat is, because you could also flip one side down if you want to, so you can see your leather and you get those waves and that angle. But again, this is a large size for me. I do make it in a smaller size. So I'm just trying to show you different sizes because I know everybody has different size heads out there. This is the large. 24 inches is very big on me. All right. Okay, that is the last one of those hats. We're going to go back to Mel now. Again, if you see anything you like, go over to the website, lipshats.com. There's a full complement of the full collection out there. So go take a look and see what you like and purchase a few, have them for your winter wardrobe. All right, Mel, she's up next. Hey, Mel.
Nice selection.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm in trouble when I come to see you.
And you know I'm all about color, so when new textiles come, the color is just so inspirational for me. I'm just like, oh, I just want to eat it up.
Yeah.
I use the word delicious. It's just delicious. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know you got some great stuff to show. So up next.
So I'm going to take you back. When I first started making jewelry, I had no idea what I was going to do. As a matter of fact, I started off as a joke, really. So I told a friend of mine that I had created the jewelry line, which I had not. And she said, great, we'll be in the next show. So I had no idea what to do. So I had a coffee table that was covered with shells. So I scraped all the shells off. I had to bake them in the oven so that they would harden again. And then I put a clear shellac over them. And I came up with the name Shells and Silk Threads. So this was back in around 1998, I think it was. I think it was 1998. So I was asking a friend of mine recently, I was talking to her, and she said, why don't you bring that Shells and Silk Threads back, but bring it back to 2023? So this is what I did. Now, I have a contest going because I have not named this yet. So whoever comes up with the most creative name for this, and you cannot say shells or silk threads, whoever comes up with the most creative name to this piece will get a coupon from me, from the website, and I will announce it tomorrow on Facebook. Or, yes, I have to announce it tomorrow on Facebook because I have to read the comments. But this is sterling silver and amber. And I will be doing a series of these, but they will all be one of a kind, because when you take the shells off of the table, I just break them so you get all different kind of shapes. So with the silver, I will be cutting out all different types of shapes. And so everyone will have a unique piece for them. So this one, I just called it right now Amber Threads, but that is not going to be the name until I get the name from you all. And this piece is $110. And yes, it is on the website, but under Amber Threads, but I do need a name for the series that is coming in. Okay? So this is 2023, and this was 1998. Okay. That's that. And that is 110. The next one is a piece that I've had before, but in different colors. This is called Celebration. And this is accented with amethyst and purple zirconium with some amethyst colored Austrian crystals as well. It's hammered silver because I like texture. And this piece is $105. Celebration. Everything is on the website. I also have some singles. I don't know if everyone that's watching has seen the singles that I do with the Adinkra symbols. I have one on now called Aya, but I have some also with different Adinkra symbols. This is the star. This is the Jiname. This is community. This symbol means love never gets lost on the way home, or love lights its own path. And this is the Duafe, symbol of femininity. And all the singles are on the website, and the singles are $80. Okay, so next up we have a little everyday earring called Scent. S-C-E-N-T. And it's sterling silver. They're approximately 2.5 inches long. Scent. And scent is $75. The next one up is called Forest. This is Jasper, and the teardrop on the bottom is green garnet. I didn't know that garnet came in green. I just thought, everybody thinks garnet is the red color. But garnet comes in a few colors. Um, Green is one of the colors, and your red, that's the burgundy, really, that's familiar to everyone. And it also comes in like a light amber color. But the one that everyone is familiar with is the burgundy color. But the teardrop on the bottom is green garnet. And this piece is called Forest, and it's $110.
Mel, could you also say your website information as well for people that don't know?
Yes. The website is www.kiiniibura.jewelry.com. Kiinibura Jewelry. The Kiinibura means the innermost part of something special.
And I forgot that it was rolling across the bottom, and it's also for these people who can't read. That's why she said it out loud. Okay.
Reading is fundamental, but sometimes you're absolutely right. Don't read.
Okay.
The next one up is called Circle of Tiger's Eye. And that's a faceted piece of tiger's eye set in sterling. Tiger's eye in sterling silver. And this is $85. It also comes in black onyx. It comes in amethyst. And it comes in mother of pearl. And it is on the website. It's called Circle of Tiger's Eye.
Okay, let's just do one more piece and then we'll bring Lavalais back.
Okay. The next one is called Mother. And this is the mother of pearl, the beige one that you can purchase in the other one, in the Circle of Tiger's Eye. And it has the identical symbol, the Sankofa symbol on the top. And it's a teardrop of tiger's mother of pearl on the bottom with some silver beads. And the other side is a large faceted mother of pearl. And mother is on the website, and it is $110. Sankofa, the circle, and mother of pearl.
Okay. So I was thinking with that, with your competition, for those of you who see this after the live, you can still put a name in there because she's gonna check it tomorrow. So it would, hey, why not just put any name in? That might be the name that she loves. So for all of those who are watching that haven't put any name down, you could do it after the live and just put a name in.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You might win.
Exactly. Be creative.
You're right. Someone asked for your website again. Karen Garner.
Okay.
She said website address again, please. So
www.kiiniburajewelry.com.
Okay. And it is, Karen, it is rolling across the bottom of the screen if you didn't get all of that, and we'll keep doing that so you can go over to her website. All right. Hey, Lavalais. I know he's up there somewhere.
Space. He's in hyperspace.
Put me on.
There we go. There you go.
Oh. Yeah, because I didn't do anything. I didn't touch a thing, so that's don't blame it on me. I just switched sides so I can see that.
Yeah, you
That's
just switch sides. Okay. So I
um,
think yes.
Mel,
Uh-huh.
the Dinkra symbols and the jewelry are very nice. Very, very nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice collection. All right.
Thank you.
And all right. So
Okay, so your turn to show your last few pieces, right,
no,
Lala?
I did have something else I wanted to say.
It will come back.
That
It will come back.
No, it was Ella and the hats and the shaping with the wet felt. So the felt that's the solid color, I see no problem in that. You do that, you shape that, you put that on your thing, you do it. And how you get the double shape? Is it a secret as to how you get the two colors, or you buy the felt?
No, there's no secret. It's just two pieces of felt put together before it's shaped. So they're
Oh.
just put together and they're sewn together and then they're shaped. So
Oh.
yeah, that's
Okay.
usually I'm doing a lot of dyeing, but that no, you've got just two pieces sewn together, and then they get blocked.
And how do you get rid of the seam? Is that a
The seam is still there. The seam is between the two colors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the seam is
Oh.
right there.
you mentioned the brush, Ella. You know what that reminded me of? Back in the day, the brothers used to wear those beaver hats,
Yes.
and they would take a brush and put designs in their beaver hat.
Yes, so that's what I was going to show you, and I can show you a quick reel on that now. So you can take a hat, and you can see it might be a bit rough. See, it might be a bit rough. So what you do is you just spray it a little bit.
Oh.
Here we go. You just spray it a little bit, and you're going to follow the pile of the hat, and you can just brush it down, and it gets nice and smooth. You'll get smoothness in it. Okay, so that's what I love about these felts. And it is like a beaver felt as well. You're gonna get smoothness. That roughness is going to go away, and it's just going to lay so beautifully. And you can continue doing that on the whole hat. You just get it to sit smooth, and then you got one side that's all rough, and you spray it with a little bit of water, and you just brush it.
They used to put Vaseline and baby oil.
I've seen them do that. I wouldn't recommend it, but but yeah, if it's your own hat, hey, why not, right? But yeah, that these bristle brushes, you can buy them, for your hair, but right, you just brush the hat, and that's what makes the felt look so beautiful. It has this sheen to it. Okay. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you.
All right.
Okay. Lavalais up next with some jewelry.
All right. So the cowrie shell, the black cowrie shell, the very important, all-important black cowrie shell is on the next item number 9. Is that what it is? And I also put some amethyst with this black cowrie shell. So it's a combination of the black cowrie shell and the amethyst together. This is bam number 9. So, and these are post earrings, and they're going to be $95. And it's a one of a kind. There isn't another one. And I see some other new people have come on, so it's great to have you on. We're having a great time, so great to have you all on. Bam number 9, like I said, the black cowrie shell. And amethyst posts that are sort of give a little swing to the earring. All right, bam number 9. Bam number 10. This is the black cowrie shell, the janame, and a piece of amber. And I think I'm wearing this one. Yeah, I'll hold it up. Can see it. Zeke, there we go. So it's the black cowrie shell, the janami, and the amber. And so every one of these I've made two in different forms, and this is another different one. So, and it's going to be priced at $150 for the show. All right. So if you want it, grab it. I think that was a good deal that I just made for that one. BAM number 10. Okay, slide number 9. All right, so let's go to BAM number 11. And this is the boar's tusk necklace. It's $400. It's boar's tusk, sterling silver, and it has a onyx cabochon on one of the sides. So these are a lot of fun to make, and they're very special. So it's a $400 necklace. So if you want this one, you can see it has very, very heavy sterling on it. And that's it for me, I think. All right. There's no more, right, Zeke? Okay, I did miss one. I did have one, and I missed it. So let me. It's just since it didn't show on my slide, but and it has the it's made out of brass, and it has the Louisiana fleur de lis on it. So that was one of the other bracelets when I showed the bracelets earlier that I didn't slide up. All right. So that's it for me, and you can contact me at Bamboozle by Lavalais, www.bamboozlejewelry.com, or you can look me up on Black Arts Marketplace, or contact me at bamboozle@aol.com. All right. Thank you.
Okay. I was shouting in the background, and then I realized that you couldn't hear me. Was that number 10? That was a great price for that piece, the one you're wearing around your neck.
Yeah. That one. I did give a wrong, but I'm gonna keep.
Oh, okay. I was like, when you said 150, I was like, ooh, that's a good price.
Yeah. I meant to say 225, but I said $50. So.
Okay, for tonight only, that's
tonight
150.
Only, yes.
Yeah, that's a great price. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna show my last few hats, and then Mel's gonna finish it up. Hope you're enjoying what you see. Head on over to my website, lipshats.com. You can email me if you have any questions, lipshats@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook under the same name. And there's hats up everywhere. So go take a look. So we're going to show some not such bright colors, but we're going to do some grays and then go into some wider brim fedoras for the end of my segment of the show. So we will start off with slide number 11, please, which is the Pedro, which is the hat that I was just showing you that I was brushing down with this bristle brush. I'm just going to brush the other side before I put it on. This is a cute little hat, very simple little upturned brim. It's actually a gray green or a green gray, however you want to say it. Has a nice little accent, little holes all through the cuff of the brim. That would be Lavalais, not me. There we go. And the accent is leather and felt accent. So this one is called Pedro. Easy hat, easy throw on hat, and it's priced at $195. Okay, Pedro. It also comes in two sizes, 23.5 inches, which is my medium, and a large, which is 24 inches. If you're interested, head on over to the website. It's there now and available. So this is like a funky little stingy brim fedora. Next, gray green. I wanted to call it military gray, but I don't really like that name. So it's gray with a little hint of green in it. The next one, slide number 12, is also the same color, but it's a cloche. Cloche meaning that it fits close to the head, very 1920s. It's called Vovia. It's actually one of my favorites at the moment, even though I do like the yellows. And that I think the colors don't really do it justice on that photograph. I need to photograph it a bit more, or photograph it again, I should say, because that accent is purple and the button is red. So there's a Vovia. Really pretty hat. Lots of different angles. Very playful, like you turn and wear it a different way. One of those hats that you can do lots of fun things with when you get it home. Again, turn it again this way. Why not have it this way? And it's deep, deep crown. To me, it feels very, very wintry, that hibernation feeling. All right, this is called Vovia. And again, it's that beautiful felt that you can spray and brush, lovingly brush down before you wear it, or every single time you wear it. These don't mind the rain so much, by the way. They do not mind the rain. That's why you can brush them when you get them home. Vovia, large size, 24 inches, and that beautiful purple red button right there. Hand blocked, hand sculpted, and it's priced at $225. All right, we're going to go into some fedoras, and the next slide is called May. I've been playing around with cutouts on fedoras, and this one is a rust with that pretty deep peach, or deep peach felt accent on it. I would say the color on the right is more true to color than the picture on the left. When I put them up there, I was like, the colors are not quite right. So the one on the right is the better color. It's called May, and it's a fedora with just an interesting cutout. Very stiff brim, very popular today, stiff brims, and you have that accent. I would tip it just a touch so people can see how interesting this hat is. Stiff brim, 23.5 inches. You could even wear it up like that. You know, how fabulous am I? And you've got that cutout effect. I have a good customer in Indianapolis, a guy actually, and he bought one of these earlier in the season, and showed me some pictures. He looked amazing. So again, this could be a unisex piece. It's called May, and it's $185. I keep putting my head down and to the side so you can actually see that accent piece. It's more, I think that people will be able to see you and see the accent as opposed to you seeing it. All right, stiff brim, beautiful rust color. Again, it's called May, and it's priced at $185. All right, slide number 14, please. Is another stiff brim. This is a lovely oatmeal color. Has that cutout effect on there, which I've been playing with, which I just think makes the hat more fun. I could never do a real simple fedora, to be honest with you. I have to play with it and get some color going on it. So this one is called Magi. It's priced at $185. So you have that oatmeal, and the band is yellow suede on one side and brown felt on the other. Has a little bit of a flow to it. Again, you have that cutout interest, that mustard yellow felt on there. You could do it up like that. Great looking hat. It's very stiff brim, no floppiness. It's going to stay where it is. Magi is priced at $195. The size on this is 23.5 inches. Great hat. All right. Again, it's a unisex piece. I feel that it is as well, particularly seeing as the guys in such great cities as Chicago and Detroit are really looking for me when I go there and rocking these hats. All right, if I didn't tell you, it's priced at $195. Next style, next one, slide number 15. A little bit smaller of a brim, funky fedora. This is a chocolate brown, and the trim is all hand-dyed. A lot of my trims are hand-dyed as well. I get it's a cotton twill, and your eyes are not deceiving you. It is a tie-dye brim on the edge there, and you have leather and felt on the band. It's a smaller cutout brim. Again, that it's not as stiff as the others, but again, you could rock it to the side. We'll put it down so you can see the angles. You can see the angles if I look up as well, all the way around. 23.5 inches. Great looking hat, chocolate brown fedora with turquoise and a little bit of vanilla yellow felt right there. This is called Adora, and it's $195. I gotta thank you so much for the comments, guys, from Lorette. Appreciate it. And I see Ruby, you look great in all your hats. Yeah, my hats are all for me, Ruby. I designed them all for myself, but I have to sell them. So I don't have to, but that's what I do. So yeah. And believe it or not, quick story, I went to art school and I didn't really want to be a hat designer. But in the summer, during when you're going to school in England, they send you for work experience to go work for a designer. And I always wanted to go to work for the shoe designer, but they sent me to work for the hat designer. And the only reason was because in England, when you send in your application for college, you have to send in a picture of yourself. This is a long time ago. Maybe they don't do that now, but you send in a picture of yourself with your application to go to college or university. And my picture had me in a hat that I had made. And so they always remembered that. And so when it came time to send me to work with someone, they were like, oh, Ella likes hats. Well, I didn't really, but Ella likes hats. Let's send her to work with the hat designer. And so here I am 30 years later because of that one picture. Interesting, right? How your journey starts and continues. All right, slide number 16, please. I've got two little funky fedoras on there. We've got Elke on the left and Alia on the right. They're both that chocolate brown felt, but not everybody likes blue, not everybody likes green. So again, it's that hand-dyed trim, little cutout, and a collage of leather. I'm gonna tip it this way. There we go, it looks better that way. This one is called Elke, and you could just tip that down if you wanted to, or tip it up. Down, up, so you can see all the angles. Elke and Alia are priced at $195, and it has a nice little brim to it. I always like to just settle the brim, just wherever you want to wear it. You're settled, you're good to go. When you put on your hat, just fix it just so. And I love to wear the hats just above the eyes. Keeps it real interesting. This is Elke, and this is Alia. Okay. Alia has knotted leather, chocolate brown and yellow. The brim is a little bit bigger, and you could pop it down if you wanted to, create a little bit more of an angle. All right. Both priced at $195. Slide number 17, please. We've got two more to go before we bring Mel on. Slide number 17, I think, is a navy blue. I'm going to grab it back here. navy blue, trimmed in that same hand-dyed. And you can see how this is a beautiful felt again, and move it over here. See how plush it is? It really is beautiful. And then when you brush it with the bristle brush, just comes up and just really just, it just is good looking felt. All right. So this is the Kiara. Okay, Kiara is a little bit wider. Has a nice flow to it. Sit it just right, how you like it. Or dip it down. And it's accented in knotted yellow leather and the gray and green. You see, I put really interesting colors together. I personally think they work. It's not for everybody, but that's the nature of how I design. I think you could put this with a great navy coat and you're good to go. All right. This one is priced at $195 and it's called Kiara. And my last one is chocolate brown. Again, this is that beautiful blue. Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. Last one is called Abby. Chocolate brown, full brim. And you have that embossed leather, lavender and purples, chocolate brown and tan brown. This sits really nicely. If you don't like any of that cut out interesting, or you just want a straight brim, this is it for you. It's a 2.5-inch brim, sized at 23.5 inches, and Abby is $195. Great little fedora. These are all classics. They last in your closet forever. All right. Okay, that is the last of my hats for this evening. If you like any of them, head over to the website lipshats.com. There are some more up there, but this really gives you an idea of the collection for fall 2023, and you get an idea of how they sit on the head, at least my head anyway, so you can kind of gauge how it might work for you. All right. Mel's up next. Come on up, Mel. I feel like I'm on a game show. Come on up.
Come on down.
Come on down.
It begins with a V. I forgot the name of it. It's a green gray.
The Vovia, yes.
Oh, I love that hat.
This one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, when I made it, I was like, oh, I just love these. And it's not something I haven't done before, but every year what you do is just, it changes just slightly, and you tweak the design just a little bit. And I'm telling you, these new felts that I got, which I was just like salivating over, like, oh my God, I can do so many nice things. So I'm excited. My deed is done. The process, the journey, I'm happy. So I'm good. Okay. So Mel is up next. I know she's got some great pieces to show.
Okay.
Don't forget to show the competition piece first.
Oh, okay.
Yes. For those that just joined the room,
right.
She is doing a competition.
This is 1998. It was called Shells and Silk Threads. And this is 2023 because a good friend of mine, told me to bring back Shells and Silk Threads into 2023. But I have not given it a name yet. So the competition is whoever comes up with the most creative name, but you cannot use shells or threads, will have a coupon sent to you after the show. Well, tomorrow morning, I will put it on Facebook, or if you have your email address on there, I'll send you an email. This is 1998, and this is 2023. So I'm looking for a name, but on the website right now, it's called Amber Threads. Okay? So
Yeah, put that name in the comments and she will pick one and you have they have like what 24 hours? Is that how long you're gonna get?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay. So the next one up is called Box. And it's Botswana agate, the long piece. This piece here. That's Botswana agate. And this is you laughing, Ella?
No, so just keep going. I have giggles today for some reason. Anyway.
And this is and don't start me to laughing because you know I'll lose it.
Oh, okay. Let me keep quiet.
And this is banded onyx, the shorter piece. And it's called Box. And it's $110. Botswana agate and banded onyx. And if you're interested in doing a little matching with it, I have a ring of Botswana agate. And the top piece is faceted mother of pearl with a little tiny cabochon of mother of pearl. And in between the two pieces of mother of pearl and Botswana agate, you have a piece of hematite and another little small cabochon of mother of pearl. And this is Box ring. And this piece is $145. And all the rings can be sized to fit. This piece is called Just Hoops. And a jazz artist by the name of Leslie Harrison, she has this earring on her new album cover. So this is my second album cover that I've been on. The first one was Les Nubians, and this one is Leslie Harrison. And it's called Just Hoops. And it's $80. And it's on, all these pieces are on the website. The next one is called Simply. It's hammered sterling silver with a little drop of black onyx on the bottom. Good little everyday throw on as you run out the door, or you can also dress it up. A nice little evening, elegant piece. It's called Simply, and it is $75. And if you don't want it in black onyx, just send me a little note, and if I have stones, we'll put that color for you. We'll search out and find it for you. Okay? Simply. It's $75. The next one is called Roses. And this is faceted rose quartz, asymmetrical. And pink was real hot this year. I don't know, was that Barbie stuff that came?
Right.
Like, oh, Barbie did a thing. But pink is also one of my favorite colors. So this is called Roses. Faceted rose quartz. Oh, and I had a ring, but I can't get to it. And the last piece is called Chi. It's the Chihuahua.
What was the name of it, Mel?
Which one?
The last piece. This one.
This one?
Yes.
It's called Rose. Called Chi. CHI.
Okay.
That's the Chihuahua. That's the symbol for prosperity. And Chi is $105. And all pieces are on the website. Some are one-of-a-kind pieces. So if you purchase it tonight, that's it.
All right. That was your last piece, Mel?
Joni, I have a bracelet and 2 rings. If I have
Okay.
a little bit of time. So this is a cowrie shell little bracelet, twisted silver, It's a large natural power show, and it is $110. I have if you remember the piece that I put on before, it was called Forest. It was Jasper, same coloration, greens and brown. But this one is agate. Instead of jasper, this is agate. And it has a druzy in the middle. A druzy is that crystallization in the middle. So it gives it a little bit of glitter going on. And it has a wide band on the back. And this is Forest 2. And the last ring is agate also. It's an antique agate with some decorative pieces that they put inside. It's on the website, and I forgot the name of it, but it is on the website. On the website, it has a piece of pyrite on it. But if you don't want the pyrite, you can have this plain one. I'm going to put this one on tonight.
Beautiful.
This is 125 antique agate. And that is my segment for this evening.
All right. I think we had fun, right?
Yes. I like the back and forth of switching from one to the other instead of everybody just having one long segment. It kind of, for me, takes the little jitters away.
See, I got good ideas, right?
Yes, you do.
I hope everybody out there enjoyed it. People still are putting names in the comment section for that. Name those earrings, so that's a good thing. I loved Lavalais belts. I thought they were super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that neck piece, Lavalais.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, buddy, you gave a price that was like,
see, but it's one of a kind, you know. It's
it's beautiful. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So it'll sit on my table for a long time before that.
It might not happen tonight, Lavalais.
Before that person comes along, but you know,
I
they'll
doubt
come along.
Lavalais, at that price, I doubt if it sits on the table.
Yeah.
That price is only for tonight.
Yeah.
Only for tonight. Till midnight, and then it goes up. Yeah. Okay. So I know we all have shows coming up in the month of October.
Yeah.
So I think Mel, yours is coming up this weekend.
I have one Sunday, Atlantic Antics. I'll be between 3rd and 11th. And then next Friday and Saturday, I'll be in Philadelphia at the I Am Beautiful, hosted by Ella Isaac.
Yes, we have a flyer for that. If Zeke can put it up. We've got I Am Beautiful show. There we go. Next weekend, October 6th and 7th, we will be in Germantown in Philadelphia. There we go. Yeah, the flyer got a little crunched in there a little bit, but it gives you the dates and times. 8030 Germantown Avenue. All right,
I will be getting my hits off this week. Between Atlantic Antic and I Am Beautiful, next Monday I will be like,
right, back-to-back weekends can be tough for sure. Yeah. And I know, Lavalais, you've got a show coming up.
Yeah, I got a show coming up on the weekend after next in Lafayette, and I'm working on that. So I had the Louisiana Fleur de Lis thing on tonight, and so I'm going to be working on maybe trying to make more things with Fleur de Lis on it where I'm going.
Okay, so yeah, if any of you are in any of those 3 cities coming up, or maybe you'd like to travel around each one of them to see us, we will be there showing our work for sure. This has been a fun show. I enjoyed myself.
I did too, Ella. Thank you. Thank you, Ella. Thank you, Ella.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
all right, we all will be saying good night. I mean, hope everybody stayed with us. We even got some more people as we went along. So, thank you very much for watching our show this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed yourself and have a great weekend.
Yeah. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Enjoy the cooler weather or the warmer weather wherever you are. Make sure, again, you follow, like, subscribe to all our different platforms. We appreciate you. Thank you for always being with us, family. All right.
Thank you.
Good night.
It's been a joy.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.